Gary from MrG Shave, back again for another Wednesday straight shave. This is my third attempt at getting this right. My camera and my microphone are playing up, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Right, so what am I using today? I've got a new razor to the channel. I did try and use this razor on the infamous day where my SD card failed in my camera. So I kind of recorded it but couldn't then get it off the SD card onto the computer to process it. So that was the Wednesday I missed. So it is going to be featured for the first time on the channel since that infamous Wednesday, which is about 2 weeks ago now. I sent the razor away to be rehoned because that Wednesday wasn't a great shave. It was quite rough, so I sent it off to John June. It's just come back into the den, so to speak. What am I using hardware wise today? I'm using the Bosse, I think. Francis Bosse, the FB brush. And let's make sure that's the right way around. So there you go. The Francis Bosse brush. And that's got a pine cone in it, which is stunning. I'm using the hand-hammered copper bowl. Great bowl this and quite cheap. I bought it on Etsy. You might be able to get one on Amazon, I'm not sure, but I think I got that for £5 off Etsy. So brilliant bowl. And the razor is a razor that I was going to buy off Matty Lindholm, but I'd forgotten that I'd already put a stupid bid on the same razor that I was going to buy off Matty. I put a stupid bid on eBay a few weeks before I started a discussion with Matty about buying his razor, and I won on the day that Matty decided he was going to sell it to me, and I had to own up and say, I got one for £30. So, TR Cadman and Sons, this is a Bengal razor. So I don't know whether that's viewable, so I'll bring it in a bit. Hoping that is in focus. And then you can see the blade there. So there you go. And then on the back, it's got TR Cadman and Sons, and it has jibs top and bottom, so that just shows you that, well, it shows you the quality of the razor. So I'm really looking forward to using this. Anyway, so straight shave number 40. I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Wet the face down a little bit. I'm going to do it again because I wet the face down, then I did the lather, and now the face has dried out a bit. So, let's just put the lid back on the soap. The pre-shave I'm going to use today is Aromabar pre-shave oil or shaving oil. So I'm just going to put one squirt, maybe a little bit more, into the palm of my hand, rub my hands together, and then rub it into the face. Now, if you see what looks like soap on my face, there is a little bit of the soap on my face, because when I spread around the bowl, I'm always left with some on my finger, so I just rub it onto my face. So, right. What am I using soap-wise? I'm using Signature Soaps Valentia. Signature Soaps Valentia. So there you go. And the scent profile is sandalwood, bergamot and vetiver. My phone's making funny noises again. Just turn it off. And I've lathered it up in the bowl. It took 12 sprays from my, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that, the sheen on it. It took 12 sprays to get it to the point that I like it for a straight shave. For a DE shave, I could have probably gone with 8 sprays. So 4 sprays is 2 teaspoons. So in effect, there's 6 teaspoons of water in here. But I, I do like a wet lather when I'm using a straight razor. It just glides better. So take my glasses off and get on with lathering up. So how's everybody's week been so far? I hope you've all had a great week and you're looking forward now to the weekend. It's the, you know, once you get to Wednesday past lunchtime, you know, you're on the home journey, aren't you, to the weekend. It's downhill from there. Well, downhill in terms of looking forward to the weekend. Oh, I'm getting this all wrong. All tongue-tied. It's just, you know what I mean. You've got half the week over, and now you're looking forward to the end of the week. So, I'm just going to rub this in a little bit. Yeah, see, it's blooping already, so that's a good sign for me. Now, I saw a technique on John June's channel, JJ Shaves. And he basically goes against the grain when he finishes up his lathering. So that's what I'm doing. A good tutorial. So I've added that to my straight shaving tutorial playlist. So if any of you are thinking about it, go and have a look. There's some great videos on there. I'm just adding them. I'm adding to the channel as I pick up a video that I think is worth putting up or adding to my playlist. I'll add it. It's very similar to my shaving tutorials for DE razors. So here we go. First pass. John June's edge on this now. Really looking forward to this. Great grip on the tang. Fantastic grip. The tang is here. So, here we go. I think the main thing to remember is no pressure. Might have just caught myself there. A little bit. Bit overconfident. But yeah. Great edge that John puts on here. Excellent, excellent edge. I wouldn't expect anything less. I've seen somebody else was watching Matty, and he does this when he's doing his face that way. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. So I'm going to use my right hand, which is not my dominant hand. I'm a left-hander. Wow. Beautiful edge again, John. Beautiful edge. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the Bengal razors, you know. I mean, they're not massively expensive, but they're really nice razors. That's nearly all gone, apart from under the jawline. Just get the lather on. This might look thin, but it's exactly how I like it for a straight razor shave. Nice. It, you know, it is thin and it's purposely so. Because it's very well hydrated. And I personally feel the more hydration you've got in your soap, the slicker the shave, or the slicker that, you know, the slicker it is. So Matty doesn't seem to think so. He says just do it the way you want to do it, which I agree with. Absolutely agree with that. You know, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. And he talks about the different handling. You know, you can hold it like that, which is Johan from Shave and Butcher. That's the way he does it. I do it like that. There are people who do it like that, which I've done as well. There's all sorts of different ways of holding it, but as long as you can control the edge and keep the angle maintained, then, you know, you do it the way you want to do it. Right, so across the grain, as I keep saying on this side, is straight up because my beard growth grows that way. So effectively on this side, when I do the downward pass, that's across the grain as well. So now you see I'm holding it like this now. Wow, stunning. So much, such a big improvement than when I first used it. I'm applying very, very little pressure. I'm just placing it on the skin. As soon as I feel it touching the skin, that's when I start shaving. So there's next to no pressure at all on the skin. Stops the skin rolling up in front of the blade, so and that's when you get nicks. So if you put any pressure, there'll be a fold of skin in front of the edge, and that's when you cut yourself. So, right, here we go. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So what are you all using today? How many of you out there sort of do like I do and shave with a combination? So, you know, like on a Wednesday I just do straight shaves. On the weekend I do DE shaves. But oh, I forgot underneath my neck, as I nearly always do. Yeah, so how many of you do DEs and SEs and straights and so on and so forth? Do you all mix it up in the week? How many of you are thinking about beginning with straight shaving? You know, give me some feedback. Let's have a conversation. I've had quite a few new subscribers lately, and that's been really excellent. You know, thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you so much to all my loyal subscribers and those that comment, because as you all know, or those that know me and have been with me for a while, you know I love the comment section more than anything else. But, you know, the subscribers, you know, indicate that I'm still doing it correctly. I'm still providing content that people value and want to watch. But what I value more than anything is when you all we all have a conversation, and it's open to anybody to sort of join in, regardless of who's commented and who it's directed to. If you want to add your opinion, or just feel free, go ahead. Let's have a conversation in the comments section. It's great. I encourage it. If somebody's asking for help with anything and they see it before me, or you see it before I do, then leave some tips for that person. And obviously I'll come along at some point, because usually the way I do it is I record the video, I edit it, and then I have the evening as family time, and then when my mother's gone to bed, I go up to my room and I answer all the comments. So I just like to have an evening sit down meal, make sure my mother's okay, make sure she gets into bed all right, and then I can relax. I mean, she's quite fit, she's don't get me wrong, she may be almost 90 years of age, but she can look after herself. She's great. She's amazing for 90 years of age. She could probably, I know she can walk further than I can, because my back starts to play up really badly once I've been walking for more than 10-15 minutes. My legs start to go numb. I just get burning sensations, and I know my mother can outwalk me at the age of 90. So brilliant. Right, here we go. Against the grain pass. Look at that. Get that off there. This is a really slick soap. Really slick. Really enjoying this. And I mean, the main thing, as Matty was saying, that the main thing you've got to remember with learning the art of straight razor shaving is perseverance. That's one of the main things. And the recommendation I would say is you buy a razor, where it's 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, whatever you fancy, whatever you like the look of. Go for it, and then stick with it for at least, I would say, 50 to 60 shaves. I know I'm different. I'm on straight shave number 40 or whatever, but I used to straight shave years ago, but then I just sort of lost interest in it, and I really only used a Feather Artist Club shavette. I didn't have a proper straight razor at the time. And then, as you all know, I think it's the 15th SOTD, number 15, the infamous blood warning one, where I cut myself quite badly, and I gave up on straights after that. I wasn't using them often enough anyway, or I wasn't using my shavette often enough, but when I cut myself as badly as I did, I didn't need stitches or anything, but it was a nasty cut. I just went off. I lost my confidence completely, and that can happen. You should expect it. But my advice, keep at it. Even if you cut yourself, obviously you need a break. If you cut yourself, let it heal and then go straight back to it. It's like riding a bike. You'll only perfect the art, as with anything in life, is if you practice and persevere. You know, it's like making a cake. The first time you ever make a cake, it'd probably be a disaster. As you go along, you'll have some hiccups. You know, you'll think, oh yeah, I've got this, I can do this. And then you make a cake that is a disaster. Just feeling around, some pickups in my usual spots. Really slick, there's loads of slickness left in this soap. Oh, I do enjoy this. The scent strength on this isn't particularly strong. And it is, I can get sandalwood in the background. I don't get the bergamot. Well, maybe. It's kind of a citrusy scent there. But yeah, it's an interesting scent. Quite pleasant. Not one of my favourites, but I don't think any of the Signature Soap scents are in my top 5 list or whatever. But their Signature Soaps, I would say, is even slicker in some respects than Wickham, which amazes me. And that's why I keep them in the den. Right, pick up pass. I felt that. I felt it catch there. My mistake, I applied pressure. Crazy. It's when you don't pay attention. And that, I think, should be it. Let's just have a feel around, make sure. Spray a bit of water on. Yeah, it's always that spot there. I'm going to try something. It was a suggestion somebody made. Yeah. I don't think that makes a lot of difference. They suggest I push my throat over, push the neck out a bit, but that didn't really work. When you're pushing towards the edge, I think you're just going to end up cutting yourself. I mean, if it works for you, great, but that I just don't feel comfortable with at all. Right, that's the end of the shave, or the shaving part of it. I've got to get to the post shave, but that's as close as I ever get. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Post cold rinse time. Well, in fact, it's warm rinse time. I haven't rinsed my face yet. Oh. Straight on with the cold. That feels great. Alum, I know it's going to burn up there, and it is, but that should stop it. It's only a small nick. Bit of a 1 out of 10 on the cheek. Oh yeah, this is burning a lot more down here. I would say only 3 out of 10 though, but it's a jump up from the feeling on the cheek. Again, 3 out of 10 on this side, and 1 out of 10 on the cheek. So that's actually a sign of a really good shave. If you've got fairly equal burn from the alum, means that you've applied the relevant amount of pressure. I mean, obviously underneath here there's more burn, but the two cheeks, both sides, 1 out of 10. Under the jawline, both sides, 3 out of 10. So to me, when you get a uniform burn like that, that's the sign of a great shave, and it feels great. I have to say, the burn's already stopped. It's gone. So let's wipe the alum off. Oh, that's great. Absolutely love that. Right, on with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. It's basically a tonic or face repair lotion. Because let's face it, once you put it straight over your face, you've probably done a bit of damage, only micro cuts or whatever. But you do that with a cartridge as well. So that will just help it repair. Then I'm going with Signature Soaps, I keep forgetting, Valentia Aftershave Splash. So there it is there. Oh yeah, I remember the restrictors on this splash are a little bit too restrictive. But I got it. Oh, now that's nice. Now I definitely get the sandalwood, the woodsy side, and I get the bergamot very strongly. Really nice. Love that splash. Absolutely love it. And then I'm going to finish off with L'Oreal Men Expert Barber Club Reinforcing Aftershave Balm. So that's what I'm using. There it is. It's a bit of a mouthful, but that's it there. And then just a little bit in the palm of the hand, rub the hands together and straight onto the face, and that goes so well. It's a more of a cologne-y scent to that, but it does actually go with the woodsy. Has this actually got a description of the scent on it? Cedarwood essential oil, so there you go. So it goes well with sandalwood. I think that's a good mix. Right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's bye-bye from me, and it's bye-bye from the Bengal razor. Fantastic shave. Thanks, Matty, for inspiring me to get one of these. Love it, absolutely. I love the writing on the blade. Absolutely stunning. I'm hoping that's focusing. But there we go. So that's it. I will now see you on Friday for my head shave with a new head shaver. New, but I've used it before. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. That's if it arrives in time. Okay, bye now.